Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girly Faye here, and if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, you guys know the parole. Today we're going to review the movie Breaded Life. See, when I saw that movie title, I was like, which one is Breaded Life? This movie will not be interesting. But if you want to know if it was interesting, the good, the bad, and everything, just keep watching this movie. Respect yourself. And yeah, keep watching this review, guys. All right, let's go. Okay, guys, movie Breaded Life. Well, it's in the movie we have some of our best actors and actresses. We have Bimbo, we have Tina, we have Timmy Nicholson. Let's go straight to the point. I saw Bimbo acting as a bread seller. I knew that there was a story here, and definitely from the movie title you can tell that okay, this movie has something to do with bread, Bimbo, and of course Timmy Breaded Life.
You will leave the compound now.
Then you will come back in 3 months. When this one here, when he have decided whether maybe or don't maybe that he want to leave this work.
I can never say I will not do again.
He can't walk.
I can never say that I will not do again. Hello,
Please.
hello, stand up.
Help me. I will beg with anything.
Okay, so now getting to it, I like that Iskulu guy. I like his expressions and everything. I like what he was doing after the police came to raid the house. Like, that was so funny. And then I liked the Tinamba and Timini fight. That was very realistic. It felt like a mother-son kind of fight for these rich homes. It feels like what rich kids do, and the entitlement to their parents' money without really wanting to work for their own. Like the whole trust fund thing, I'm like, when you have trust fund, so don't you want to work to also provide trust fund for your children as well?
There's somebody in the guest house.
I'm so sorry.
You don't allow person enter this compound.
Hey, I got you. I got you. Come back. How did you get here? What did they find for you? What did you do here?
Idiot.
Rubbish.
Daughters, Lara and Sumisola. I do not have a son. I do not know who he is. Take him away.
And then when we go to the guest house part, like I was this guy's messed with my mind for almost how many hours in this movie? Like 1 hour, right? That was from the guest house part, almost the end of the movie. Like, these guys are messing with my mind. The fact that nobody could recognize me, like, it wasn't making sense to me. I kept thinking. I was like, oh, it can't be a dream now. This doesn't like, I don't know. I'm like, okay. Like the parts where they now start hearing that beeping sound, he's still hearing the beeping sound, sorry. Those when I said, oh, it's not a dream, it can't be a dream. Like, what was the beeping sound and all that? Because not usually what you think first is dream. Okay, so I was like, it can't be a dream because of the beeping sound and everything. Do you get me? Okay, and then I was like, oh, beeping sound, maybe the counting time for him to come back to hellfire. And then again, I was like, oh, well, or I don't know, I just don't know. I don't know, maybe my mind was just not open to think about possibilities because I just couldn't figure out anything as of that moment. And I loved the parts where, when to do would they now recognized him. That was what changed the game for me, because at that moment I was now confused. I was like, okay, could it be like, I don't know, so many could it be. I was like, oh, that moment when so they gave him shelter and everything, that was really very sweet moments for me. Because like I love that part. It's just so I don't know, like I like that part. But then again, they picked on my emotions. Look up.
I'm looking at you. I can see. You're like a whiskey.
Papa Nino, I like that guy, and he knows how to really act this Aguero very, very well. So that one like look like whiskey me. I like, okay, I like that. I like his way he acted out his role, and then that one you're not doing that eye thing. That was so funny. Like I burst into laughter. Ordinarily it might not really make me laugh. I feel maybe because I watched that movie after a very hard day. See, that movie had comedy, Jare. Like the romantic comedy in the movie was top notch. And I think this is one of the few Nigerian movies that I've watched that the suspense was really on 100, because they really kept me, thinking. They really kept me wanting more. Like, I just kept trying to figure out, oh, what will happen next, what's going to come after this, okay, how is this possible, this and that. Do you understand? Okay, the part where they now took him to Jiguno. Okay, I was feeling that he will have an issue with Jiguno. Do you understand? Because that's like typical something you watch in most movies. So I was feeling, oh, there will be an issue with Jiguno. But before I get to that part, let's talk about that girl with Jiguno. That thing has happened to me before, yeah. When the girl was now eyeing Todewode. It happened to me once when I went out with my friends at night, and that's why it was a club area. So like, I don't know, the girl was eyeing one of the guys we are with here, and then she told her like I destroyed Paro for her. So like, that was so funny. Okay, that's out of whatever I'm saying, Sha. Okay, then the way he adjusted to the bread life, like how he adjusted quickly, that was such a beautiful scene to watch. And then when he got to the part where Jiguno said he was going out, he wanted to take his babe to the island, and that he should take care of everything. At that moment, I was like, gang, this is where this movie will have issue. Like, not like issue, sorry. I feel like this is where like something will happen. You get? So like, okay, they're going to raid this guy is going to have issue here. They're going to raid the bread factory, they're going to steal things, and then Jiguno will send him out, and then he'll start from the beginning, like, typical something you see in movies. So I was like think about, this shocks me. There was no story there. The story there was that Jiguno left and everything was still perfect. Like, the guy was typical perfect what do you call it again, employee. Okay. And when he now started earning, and then he was buying things for Todewode Day, or he got her the cake. Aww. That was so sweet. And then they celebrated the birthday together, and then he found out that Todewode Day was still a virgin, and he was like, oh, wait, I want it to be special. Aww. That was so sweet. Yeah, like, the romantic comedy in this movie was top notch. They find a way to make you and at the same time say, you're laughing. You cannot just and you're in that position. You must and you must laugh. Okay, so moving on, guys. When he now got her the bread store, like a store to sell her bread and all that. That was so sweet.
Let me tell you, this one is not gonna marry you. He's not even gonna take care of you. He's only gonna chop your work and dump you. Don't mistake it, though.
Okay, you know it's going to happen. Come off.
Okay. The Callisto's part, the Callisto's like, this one's not gonna marry you. Is it because he's doing gonna on one-on-one? Okay. I think I'm really catching cues here. Yeah, that was very funny. Okay, I really like their cast. That was nice. Then the microfinance part, that was nice. Yeah, like, I like that. Don't make us think the usual, that they will sack him, he will have issue, or he will steal his organ money, or he will now do this. Like, who could have thought that that he would want to move the guy's business to a higher level? That was amazing. That was an amazing view to see. That was very, really nice. I liked whoever wrote this story did super well. Okay, so I forgot to look up the name of the writer, but at the end of this video I'm going to put it up on the screen, because that person needs some accolades. Those are the kind of writers we need in the movie industry. People that make us want to think away from the usual. Okay, don't want us to just keep thinking about the usual things that happen, because we really know this is the lines, Nigerian movie storylines take. Okay,
Oh, like you money.
Like to do with it. Waiting past like now.
They now named it Grace's Bakery. So sweet. Then when they now went to court, then they now opened the bakery in her name. That was so sweet. When Auntie Aggie now went to the restaurant to buy bread, I was like, well, I know that this is the part they will now recognize them, and then maybe, like, I just don't know. I was just thinking of something, but I didn't know how the something would happen. So when Auntie Aggie now came, and then Auntie Aggie recognized him, and he's like, no, you guys threw me out, the whole thing, yeah. So that moment I was like, so what story are they going to tell us now? So how are they going to put these dots together? Because I was still clueless. I was still like, I was trying to get it. Then the peeping star now came and I said, oh, he had a car accident. He's a ghost. He's going to die right now. And then they will now start crying and realize that she was being with a ghost. Like that. I was just saying rubbish. Like, how did I even think he was a ghost? Like, was I not thinking well? I don't even know what I was thinking when I was thinking that. Honestly, I think my brain was locked up. I don't know why. But why would I think of that? Honestly, I just don't know. I just don't know. Because that first time the guest house thing happened, I felt, oh, okay, maybe it's a spirit. I didn't know what I was thinking. Like, I was just thinking so, different from the usual thing I see. So I feel maybe what I was thinking in such ways because I'm used to a specific kind of something in Nigerian movies. So I wasn't really, bothering my brain or stressing my brain to think about, oh, it could be this way, it could be that way, okay? So when that thing happened, he now fell down and I said, the ghost has died though. Then now realized that he died in the car accident and kiniko, and I was just saying rubbish. I say, guys. So next thing, you guys, when he woke up in the hospital, that was the game changer. I was like, this has been what? A dream? But before I thought it was a dream, first of all, I actually felt it was still real, that it was not like a dream. I don't know, but then I was not feeling dream, like that dream vibes now started coming to me as well, okay? So when they now said that that he's been when he now said that moment he talked about 5 years 3 months and 18 days to Auntie Aggie, and that's how long they threw him away and all that. So I felt, okay, that when he woke up from coma, that they were going to say that he's been in coma for 5 years 18 months and 3 days, and I'm like, people say juice, because I know normal now the thing is to like remove the distance and help the person to cuckoo dies, because it was 5 years now, do you understand? But surprisingly, you guys, they shocked me because they didn't say that, they didn't do that. That means that was nice. They just said he's been there for how many days? I don't know, did they say? I think they said, did they say 5 days or 3 days or 3 weeks or something? I'm trying to remember. I can't totally remember, but I'm going to put up the video here so we can watch it, okay? So that was super nice. That was very amazing. I liked it. Damn it! That was the nice script. That script writer deserves a lot of accolades. Yes, I really like to, praise screenwriters, because these screenwriters are the main people, not even just the actors and the producers. It's what you write that they act. In that sense, sometimes you write something and the directors and the producers, give up some of that thing and the actors don't really act it way and all that. But then again, these guys really need a lot of accolades more than we give them in this country. Those guys are doing well. It's not easy for someone to come up with stories. I can't do that. I can try, but I can't, because I was just coming up with typical endings. Let me not lie, okay? So like when someone does this, I think the person needs to be praised well. Yeah, the coma thing was actually 16 days, yeah. And then when he woke up in the hospital, that the monitor thing was beeping. Like, how did I never think of hospital monitor beep? I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And then there was a part that I watched and I was like, okay. That rooftop picnic part, like, who comes out to just lie down in front of everyone? And I like the part that they explained everything that was a bit confusing. They explained the part because he said they had a rooftop picnic, so that explains that role. Because when they were doing that music thing and they showed that part, I was like, Indian movie vibes. So I like that it explained that part. That was very nice, not just showing us something and leaving me to think about how is this, yeah. So I like that part. Overall, I'm going to grade the movie using a 8-point system. So I'm going to talk about the fashion, I'm going to talk about the acting, I'm going to talk about the cast, I'm going to talk about the location, I'm going to talk about the budget, I'm going to talk about the production, I'm going to talk about whether it should actually be a cinema movie worth. And then I'm going to talk about the plot. Okay, now the fashion. Well, the fashion was very basic. There wasn't too much. They didn't spend much, yet they gave out a very beautiful look. To do with this Yoruba. That girl was, she was rapping Yoruba like say, they born her with Yoruba. You guys, that was nice. I like how she was speaking Yoruba very, very well. I don't really understand Yoruba, but I like the Yoruba thing. I really like Yoruba language, yeah. And I want to learn Yoruba. And I like when I see people that know how to speak Yoruba very, very well. That's very nice. Acting, I will give them, let me just take my 10% and hold to myself, so I'll give them 90. But see, their acting was superb. That was nice. I liked it so much. They really did well with the acting. Then their cast, who you guys know now. I like the people they use for the security guys. I like their cast was just nice. That role fitted Timini. Tinamba was the perfect person for that role. Okay, Bimbo was perfect for that role. Auntie Aggie was perfect for that role. Like everyone they gave them role that that they were perfect for. Everyone, Jugunu, is it Jagaban? They all got roles that suited them. Okay, now the location was nice. They used the right location for everything. The location choice was okay, and I like the fact they didn't really spend so much. You get, when you want to ask all these that they're from a rich family, and then you go all out to go to one big mass. I like that they were just basic and it was relatable. Okay, then their budgets, they didn't spend like so much, but yet again they spent enough to produce a very good movie, and that was amazing. Okay, and I'm sure these guys, I don't know why this movie didn't it didn't get a lot of noise when it was in cinema, because this movie came out in cinema in 2021 before it came out to Netflix in 2022. And I don't know why when it was in cinema it wasn't so loud, because I knew if it was loud I was going to go and see it in the cinema, because this is my first time watching it. I don't know why, because this movie really deserved to be in cinema. It's a cinema movie. This movie is the kind of movie that when it ends, you're going to keep wanting more. I mean, you guys, can you watch this end? Like, see how this movie ended. You guys need to watch this.
Please, 9 a.m.
Okay, now when this movie ended this way, I was like, this movie has ended though. Hey, what kind of this thing is this? Are this messing with my brain? And then came this. That was nice. Like, the movie ending was amazing. Like the way they ended the movie, and then you're like, oh my god, this movie has ended. Oh jeez, what happened? Like, it just keeps you wanting more. Like, you're wanting, you're hungry for more. You want to chop more bread. Do you understand? And then the movie will now come out again, and they will now ask the main final scene. Like, that's kind of movie you leave the cinema hall, smiling and giggling and trying to figure out things and wanting, like, you just keep wanting them to like give you more. You just want to sit down there to keep watching it because it was nice. Okay, then the plot was amazing, I've said that. And then the production was top notch. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too low, the colors were okay. See, generally I'm going to give this movie, I want to give them a 10 star, because it's not the usual, it's not the typical, but I should give them 9.5 bar. I hope my 0.5 bar be. Okay, let's give them 9, yeah? 9.5. Yeah, let me hold my 0.5. This movie was 9.5, but at the back of my brain, I'm going to give this movie 10 over 10 because they did well. Yeah, they did well. So you guys, if you like this review, please don't forget to come back to this channel to watch more movie reviews, and also drop in the comment sections movie you want us to see, or rather you want me to see and review. And yeah, please do come back to this channel for more, and I'm happy to have you here and hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel if you've not, and comment. You guys, these comments really, like, it gives me joy when I see your comments on my channel. Yeah. All right, guys, until next time, see you in my next one. Bye.